What up, guys? LD Moto back with you. I haven't been posting a whole lot. I mean, not too late on, but I've been trying to plan something, trying to have halfway decent content. Yeah, I got a little bit going on today. I want to talk about the SYX a little bit. I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. And if you don't know, this is our modified SYX. Obviously, you can see if you know anything about the SYX, this is not the stock motor by any means. Yeah, we originally started out with a $200 SYX. We got lucky with that, finding it on Facebook Marketplace. It was a brand new bike, basically, $200. So we couldn't pass it up, but we didn't know what this bike would do for us. This helped us build our channel with you guys. Because people, I don't know, it's just a cheap dirt bike that people wanted to give a shot. It was a fun bike. It's definitely a high maintenance bike, but it was fun. And we got to a point where it was still fun, but it was cause it just didn't have the power to have more fun. So that's why we ended up changing this stuff out, changing the motor out. And it really wasn't hard. It wasn't hard at all. I mean, if you have a welder and some metal and the money to buy the motor, you guys can do this too. But we got it to a point where it's awesome on flat surface. Even with this motor, it's awesome. But nothing else can really hold up to any kind of like trail riding, really off-road stuff. This bike on the road, I mean, I don't recommend riding on a road by any means, but it hauls. It hauls good. But yeah, I'm going to start getting back into this thing, doing some maintenance on it. Hopefully, eventually we are going to do a big mod on it. It's swing arm, frame, shocks, everything. We were even talking about changing the plastics. So it's going to be, I'm going to call it the SYXR Moto. Yeah, I'm going to add the R because it's basically going to be, upgraded. What's up, buddy?
Well, I like something my gummer.
Oh, cool. Grandma should be here pretty soon. You guys are going to be going to church. But yeah, guys, we're going to get some stuff done today. I'm going to get on the SYX. We thank you guys for watching. Stick around. Oh, the Pentora. If I get some time, I might do a carb swap on it today too. I want to see if I can increase the power a little bit. Because it's a fun little quad. But it just doesn't have the... But, I mean, what do you expect? It's a cheap quad. I mean, you can get two of these for probably still less than a name brand bike. There you guys. We got a bunch of helmets in here. Yeah. And I think we need to organize it, get them hung up in there. So I'm going to get that knocked out first. Alright guys, we're going to run to the store, get some supplies to organize this garage just a little bit better. Stick around, we'll be back with you in a short while. Back. I had to get some food too, so it's probably about an hour or two later. But I got some stuff here, and I'm going to get them mounted up so I can get those helmets off the ground, make it a little more organized in there. But here, let me show you what I got going on. Walmart. Yeah, I can put them wherever I needed. I think it'll work. So I'm going to get in there, get the garage straightened up, get these things hung up, and let's move on to the fun stuff. See now, there's already a piece of wood on here. I'm thinking about just taking some of these, putting them on here. I can pretty much put them wherever. I just got to make it work, and I'm going to get this garage straightened up again. Yeah, it worked out pretty well. Looks decent. I just need to get another spot for the extra helmet. Alright guys, I've been cranking on the garage for a little bit. Still working on it, but I found a bunch of parts I almost forgot about. Yeah, I got all the original SYX stuff and a lot of extra parts, clutch. I still have the heavy duty clutch on the original motor. Let me show you. Yeah, I put up another shelf. I got a few extra pieces. This is all pretty good for the mini digger, that's for sure, because it'll work on there. But yeah, I have a whole nother carburetor for it, like this one right here. And this is the air filter for it. Gearbox, stock clutch, not a heavy duty one, but that's what's in that built motor over there. But oh yeah, another single drive clutch setup. Yeah, we're getting there. Getting there, getting there. Still gonna get to this thing. I just want to be able to, like I was saying earlier, I want to be able to slide it out, get around it all the way. But yeah, I'm listening to music, cleaning up the garage. Don't want to bore you guys with a bunch of, cleaning up the garage all the time. So let's keep going with this. We'll catch up with you in a bit. Hopefully that is gone. Give it a shot. We'll start it up, hopefully at least one more time before we start tearing it apart. If it stays running for some reason and it sounds good, I may just wait until Liam gets home so we can ride it for, a few minutes before we get into it. But, alright, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm not even going to choke it. It's completely cold. I haven't started it up at all. So, let's see. I knew it was gonna happen. But anyways, we're gonna tear it down. I'm gonna get through it. I mean, probably not get to everything today in this episode, but yeah, stick around, subscribe, hit that notification bell, because SYX is gonna get upgraded to, I think, like I was saying, call it SYXR. So hopefully we can make it more, slightly race ready, but more track worthy. I mean, trail worthy. To beef up the frame, shocks, probably clean the carb. Find out why she starts up first kick. You saw that first kick, it's running smooth, and all of a sudden it starts cutting. So I wonder if that has something to do with fuel flow. If it's got it's not getting enough air through it. It's because it's kind of pinching a little bit there. In the carburetor, it might be too tilted too. It's very possible that it could be something as the bowl is not holding the fuel properly. Alright guys, let me get this thing up on there. Ow, fingers! Alright guys, let's get this thing going. Haven't had it apart in a while. It was sealing so good, so I always thought, why fix it? It ain't broken, but it is kind of broken. So it's time to pull it apart and get her fixed up. Yeah, I'm gonna try. We're gonna get eventually. I don't know exactly when. Can't promise anything on a time frame. Anyways, we're gonna do new stickers. We're gonna do the SYX Moto R. I'm gonna try and get that all designed. I think that's gonna be pretty cool. Alrighty guys, got the plastics off. The air filter was kind of stuck to my little shield that I made, so I think it's probably sucked in a little bit of water. I'm actually gonna get this thing off and hopefully clean it up with the K&N stuff, and yeah. But for anybody that doesn't know, I mean, like I was saying before, we had to change sprocket, we had to get a new chain, same shock. We had to use a radiator hose for the intake pipe, and it's kind of smushed in there between a little bit. It's not too horrible. Obviously the motor, we just changed the motor. We added this bar right here and 2 motor mounts, and the exhaust mount, and some little detail things. Different fuel line. We had to buy this separately from the motor. Yeah, so that's what we did to the bike. And yeah, next thing we're gonna do, I don't know if I explained it in any other video. We're gonna build it probably, or get a swing arm or build one, but we're gonna lower it so there's not so much of an angle right in here, so we don't have to worry about too much of the homemade chain guide. Yeah, we made that too. But yeah, I'm gonna start taking this thing apart a little bit more. Get some stuff gone through it. I gotta get the fuel out of it. It's still got fuel. I'm going to get the, once I start putting it back together eventually, I'm gonna put the fuel cutoff in, a new filter. Luckily I put a filter in there. At least I did that, you know, right? But yeah, SYX Moto or SYXR episode 1.